Is your boss threatened by you? You feel that he doesn't want to let you rise. He's intimidated by your growth, by who you are. And therefore, your progress is stuck. It has stopped. And that is taking a toll on you. How do you deal with such a boss? If that's what you are struggling with, then this video is just for you. Stay on right until the end. Hi, I'm Aastha Tatia, daughter of two rock-solid pillars, mother to a lovely daughter, wife of a humor king, an engineer, MBA, corporate executive turned anchor person, now an author and a happiness coach, helping corporate leaders build deep connections and meaningful relationships in their organizations. If you're able to relate with this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done it already. So one of the leaders was sharing his concern around his boss's attitude, and he said, my boss thinks I'm a threat for him. Yeah, he's intimidated, and therefore he doesn't let me rise. Okay, so he thinks I have no clarity on what I want in life, and I'm only focused on the compensation, on the designation. That's it. Whereas I know very clearly that my market value is 100% more than what I'm getting right now in terms of salary, right? But they're not willing to give me that 100% salary hike. I know with my potential, I should get the 2 levels of promotion, but they're not giving me that, So he clearly doesn't want me to rise. Does it resonate? Any of you in that similar situation? Well, there are two angles to this, right? So one is where he says the boss doesn't understand, or the boss is threatened, yeah, and he doesn't want me to rise. And the second part is where he says that I am very clear on what do I deserve, what I'm capable of. I deserve way more. Yeah. Now, very, very interesting situation where, it's a teamwork. So when you're working in the organization, you and your boss, you're two people there. And well, you may be tempted to assume the boss's behavior indicates, so this is one scenario where boss's behavior is interpreted by you. आपके हिसाब से बॉस का जो behavior है, that means वो मुझे आगे नहीं बढ़ने देना चाह रहे. अच्छा, मैंने ऐसा कुछ किया, बॉस ने उसके बीच में कुछ और रिस्पॉन्स दिया, which means he is scared. He doesn't like कि मैं आगे बढ़ूं, या जो मैं कर रहा हूं वो उनको scare कर रहा है, just intimidates him. So which is, you are interpreting boss's behavior from your belief system. Now I may say this and you'll be like, no, absolutely not. I'm just interpreting what I see there. It's quite evident. Maybe, but I'm saying consider, because if you've not sat across the table and you've not had this conversation, maybe not a direct conversation that are you intimidated, but a conversation around what you're feeling, a conversation where you seek his feedback that, okay, if you really are sure that you deserve that salary hike and that promotion, then why am I not getting it? Maybe there are certain blind spots. Maybe there are certain areas which you have no access to right now. You are in your own world and you are responding, or you are behaving or acting from your belief system, from what you think is the way to be. Whereas how it is landing to your boss and within the workplace scenario, you have no clue. Maybe there are certain aspects that are not going down with the boss, or that are not going down well within that team of yours or the work profile that you're doing, and you think everything is fine and he is just not acting towards what is needed, which is my promotion and my salary hike. So one is, you need to find out what you think is also what the boss thinks, right? That's one. Now, two, after having that conversation, quite possible you may be able to understand that, oh, okay, there are areas that I'm missing out on. There are things that I'm not doing, to be able to fulfill the common goal that we are up to. There are things that I'm missing out on. So one, are you really open? For all you know, maybe you are absolutely closed and rigid. No, I deserve and I must get it. So are you open to learn more about yourself? is the first thing you need to ask yourself. Once you've learned about yourself, then of course you know what the boss is talking, how much of it really needs to be accepted. You need to be open there. What he's saying, can I just consider that? And if you feel no, it is absolutely irrelevant, it's like I have examples out there and I see him acting absolutely against the whole thing, you will be able to judge. Within your heart, you will know that, right? And that's where you need to make that distinction as a leader, that this is what I'm missing out on. I've got that valuable input. Can I work on it so that I really earn that hike and that promotion? Or two, I realize that my boss is really acting weird. He's really being very fussy. He actually is intimidated. I've realized after all the work, all the efforts that I've put in, after the conversation, the feedback, I have done whatever I could and I've realized that this is what it is. Then you need to take a call, right? Because this is who your boss is. So maybe call means if you need to talk to somebody within the organization, depending upon the system there, the culture there, or you think this is not working out, so maybe I need to move on, right? So it's a balance, it's a distinction that you need to make between the two things. You can go on saying, I deserve, this is who I am, boss is intimidated. For all you know, the boss is not intimidated. He's frustrated, he's irritated, he's not able to put across his point, and he thinks you're not willing to listen. There could be, I'm just speaking out loud, but there could be so many other things which you need to figure out, because that's important not just for the current setup and equation, but going forward also. So you understand that and then be open to work on it. And still, if you feel, yes, what I thought was absolutely right, and it's not something that I'm assuming, then what is the call that I need to take? Yeah. So that's where, this is what you have to see, because simply, staying to have a belief that, yes, I deserve and I'm really good and I know what it is, and having a belief that this is what my boss thinks and this is the state of mind that he is in, you could go on sticking to those beliefs, but those beliefs are going to give you the behaviors that you are exhibiting. It will not change the outcome. No way. You have to bring that shift in your belief system. You have to be more open to work out a solution there. I hope this made sense. If it did, please hit the like button. Share in the comments with me. What was your takeaway? What is it that you're going through if you're in a similar situation? And also subscribe to the channel. I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.